Butterflies, moths, bees and many other pollinating insects are experiencing devastating declines. 5 butterfly species and 62 different moths have already gone extinct in the UK. The choices we make in our gardens impact on pollinator populations. Over 5 million, or 1 in 3 front gardens, now have no plants growing in them. Paving, decking and astroturf are leaving butterflies and moths without food and shelter.
It's pretty easy to help change this. You don't need much space or a big budget. We're the Butterfly Brothers and we're here with Butterfly Conservation to show you how just 1 square metre of space can be transformed into a pollinator paradise. So now it's time to choose your plot for pollinators, and ideally, if you can, try and find an area of the outdoor space or garden that receives sunshine for a few hours of the day, and this will benefit the pollinating insects and the plants. Now there's many ways you can create your square metre. Here the first example is in a border. Maybe you've got an area of border against a fence, you could clear the weeds like we have and marked out a square metre, dug the ground over with a spade and fork and just cleared any stones and roots, and that's a great way of doing it. Alternatively, if you've just got a back garden which is full of grass, you could remove a square metre of turf and do the same as we've just talked about and dig the ground over and create it that way. If you've got a lot of concrete or block paving, that sort of thing, you could think about creating raised beds very cheaply from planks of wood or anything you can source locally, and that's a great way of doing your square metre as well. Alternatively, if you live in a flat perhaps or an urban area with a small yard, you could think about pots, grouping a few different sizes together as we have, as you can see here, and creating several different layers of different plants, and that is just as good and effective for pollinating insects. The last thing we can look at is the resources of walls and vertical spaces such as fences, where you can fix a few brackets perhaps, hang some baskets and do it that way. Pots, baskets, whatever you can, and that'll brighten up your space and create a square metre for pollinating insects.